because it allows us to start from the outermost layer of context and then work our way in. Maybe it's because I'm not on Twitter anymore. You feel like we've run out of guys who don't type company names. They type the stock ticker symbol. So I feel like mid 2010s through to like 2021, 2022, there were a lot of guys who they wouldn't type like Tesla. They would type like $TSLA. Or they would type like $NVDA instead of NVIDIA or stuff like that. What happened to those guys? Are those guys still kicking around? Or did they pay for the extra letter? Probably exists on Reddit. On Reddit, it annoys me when people use stock ticker symbols. Because they're like, I bought 50 shares of F this morning. And I'm like, buddy, you know how many companies start with the letter F? You're lucky I know it's Ford because the stock sucks ass. And everybody goes, why does this? Well, this stock is like so, its PE ratio is so low, it's got to be a good buy. And then like a year and a half later, they're like, why do I own this bullshit? And they said, listen, this is not financial advice. I'm in ETFs. I'm just saying. Also, I will never call it Meta. I'm sorry. It's Facebook forever. You don't get to change your name like Robert Pattinson in The Lighthouse, okay? And just absolve yourself of your previous Cambridge Analytica type crimes. You're always going to be Facebook to me, buddy. Secondly, Blueprints is giving me mental illness, okay? Because I was watching my wife play a little bit of Blueprints while I was doing tax stuff yesterday. And she went to the foyer, okay? I've been to the foyer, and she was reading the names. She was like, Duke Isaac Gates or whatever, is Count Isaac Gates, Duke whatever. And then she went over to one of the guys, and the guy was called Major Key. And I went, wait a second. Major, like I became season 1 Benedict Cumberbatch in Sherlock. Like I was moving shit around in my head. First off, I was like another one, DJ Khaled. But then also, I was like, wait a second. There's a guy called Major Key. And then there's an item called Major Key, and there's rooms that say, like, the music room gives you one major key, but a major key is also like a key signature in music. It's major keys all the way down, man. It's major, I don't know what to do with this information, but it's major key, major key, major key, major key. There's Major Key, who might use a major key to get into a room where you get a major key and look at sheet music that's in a major key. I don't know, this goes all the way to the top, man. Write that down, write that down. Tire marks. Peel out at the line with the fire marks. Anyway, I have to remember what we were doing, which was we got to that special room in the reservoir. We did the pump room. What were you trying to get me to do yesterday where I said we're not going to do all that? I got a couple of things I could work on. The sanctum key. Oh, that's right. I have to go back and get the sanctum key. And I use it on the tunnel room. But you know what? Why don't we just start by playing a little bit of Blueprints, man? And then also we have, I believe we have the solution to the tomb puzzle. Otherwise, we're just having a good time right now, man. You didn't want to walk back to the break room for the key card? I mean, we were way over time, man. It's like, I had to tell the Peloton Discord, like, I think on Monday I had to hop off a ride 10 minutes early. And I went to the Discord and I apologized. I was like, I've been waking up 7 to 10 minutes late for 2 consecutive days and ruining my life. And it's actually true. Because like, the morning routine is so tightly packed that like, something wobbling even slightly, it throws everything into disarray, which is why I don't want to be live too much after 2. I'm going to go classroom. Irby. Because classroom, the way I understand it, there was a trophy that was like leading me to draw classrooms. Oh, shit. Because it was like, oh, shit, never mind. Oh! It was like, if you beat the 8th grade or something, if you pass all the tests and beat the 8th grade, you Become a legend. I might get a physical notebook, man. I got a physical notebook. Oh. I think I need it, man, because I don't know what to tell you. I'm just not a Steam notebook Andy. I prefer the pages flipping. Prefer it when the pages flip. I'm old like that, man. Plus, it feels like this might sound psychotic. When I was in, I don't know, I wouldn't call it computer science, but when I was in programming classes, I hand wrote a lot of notes. I just feel like handwriting, you slow your ass down and it commits it to memory better. I know you're like, how'd you write code by hand? Well, you just, your curly brace doesn't have to be 100% like it looks on the computer. As long as you know what it is, you're kind of chill. So either you handwrite the notes and then you practice your programming in the IDE and then you're good to go, man. Closing address. Rearrange the letters. The closing dress. Lady Epson, 38 years. To the architect of our new school, Baron Sinclair. It's pissing me off knowing that I have to actually read all these. Because they're actually relevant for the puzzles. The more I see other people play these games, the more I realize like every single note is critical. But I'm picking my battles for the time being, okay? The architect and the builder arrive calmly from their escalator with a sense of purpose. Relax, I'll handle it. Oh no, it is the dive rocket launcher! The head is soaring. It's been a minute since that, man. I am the angry pumpkin. How about classroom? No classroom? Less common floor plans in the library. I also, and I apologize if you think that this is morally bankrupt, I was getting some threads to pull while watching my wife's stream, and I'm glad because this is stuff that is enhancing my enjoyment of the game. Otherwise, I'd be just walking around in circles for the most part. In the library, you can order a book. The book you order might teach you a little bit more about the fucking game that you're playing, man. Like, I thought that maybe there was like one right answer for what book to get, but then it turns out, man, that there's actually like every single book might seem like flavor text, but will actually teach you something that might help you solve a puzzle. I'm gonna get the history of Orindia. Why? I don't know. I don't know, man. No shit? Slash user, that which lurks. I'm in your mind now. I'm Wanda Maximoff. Sorry, I'm downloading your personality. It's not going to take long. Most active during the fallacy quiz. Yeah, things that don't surprise me for 100, Alex. You picked the wrong guy. You picked the wrong guy. Of course we'll take classroom. Now here's what I'm thinking, bro. This is how we can solve every single puzzle, okay? We can solve every single puzzle. So I got my notebook out here. I'm writing in my notebook, grade 1. And I'm going to do some matrix multiplication. So they got 10 out of 12. They've put one too many blues in here. Benny, you put one too many blues. I feel like I should probably have a screenshot of that. You got a 2 out of 12. You know what? But I bet you revealed to me. What do you mean every color's only used once? Then how did you get a 2 out of 12, Caleb? If every color's only used once, how the heck did you get a 2 out of 12? Because I can't read. Every color is used twice. Okay. So we know. Little red wagon, little red back. You know what I'm talking about? I like the way. Wait, I should not. I'm realizing I'm stupid. I only need to know what color the flags are. And the reason is I know what color everything else is. Yeah, that's fair enough. I was like, I gotta figure out what color this lizard is, man. Okay, well, let's be honest. We know lizards are green. So they got one, like this is right. They got one flag wrong. It's that simple. That's yellow, orange, green. Now they got right, wrong, right. So they got one flag wrong, which to me means that this flag must be orange. I'm going to say V equals orange. And then that would mean that this is not blue, because it can't be blue. One of these would have to be yellow, and one of them has to be purple. So I feel like it's mountain purple, hourglass yellow. That's the way I'm thinking about it. Mountain purple, hourglass yellow. But you got this wrong. No, that wouldn't. Mountain yellow, hourglass purple. You got a pretty good score. Mountain yellow. I think it's mountain yellow. Can you just show me the answer key? Can I actually fill this out, by the way? Is there... Oh, shit. Those are the colors, man. Okay, so my prediction, mountain yellow. I'm going to put a question mark next to it to denote that my level of confidence is low. Let's see. If that were the case, would that be perfect? If, like, well, let's see. So this would be right. Wrong. I think that's it, man. I think that's it. Yeah, okay. We take those. Give me... It's the first grade? Yeah, it's the first grade on like an alien planet, bro. I don't know. These are like silicon-based life forms. Can I take this with me? I want to fill out the test. Let me see. If so, I have you as... You would be orange, so this would be wrong. This would be right. This would be wrong. Now, if all of these are right, which they are, then I'm confident. Okay, I think we've passed grade 1. That's huge for a fellow like me. Kind of hate to go chapel. I'm going to do it anyway. There you go. Pays for a couple of extras. I'll spend the steps to come back this way. How do you take the test? That's the next guy's problem. Spare bedroom. Spare bedroom with a gem. We need lots of gems for classrooms. I'll settle for a bedroom. No keys. I'm not opening that right there. Very good den, in my opinion. Very good timing for a den. And den, we do need keys, though. Classroom. It's a key with a breakfast nook. In the den, it doesn't even matter, man. That'd be great, like, if you had, like, a new metal-themed man cave. I'd be using that line for sure. New parlor. New parlor just dropped. It's like you know what? Let's try it. We do need the gems, man. You could also call it the cornhole. Can I say something as someone who's been to hotels in my life? In terms of things that they put on the grass to have like a shared sort of toy that people can play with in the hotel. Cornhole, I give a thumbs up to. If I'm there with my kid, I'll always throw a couple of beanbags and aim for the hole. Big Connect 4, I could take it or leave it, man. At this, like, even a small Connect 4 is like not that exciting. A big one is like fun to do once, but then after you've done it once, you're like, I don't really need to do it again. Big chess set. I always I always pretend that I'm like a spy when I see a big chess set. I'll like move one piece and see if somebody comes back and like moves another piece and maybe like play. In my head, I'm like, we can play a game via correspondence. But instead, I like consider it and then I'm like, knight to f3. I always wonder if like somebody's watching it and they're like, I bet he's signaling like the location of the dead drop or something. Every box is black. That's false. Every box contains gems. That's false. What? The statement on one of the other two boxes would be true if you replace the word every with the word this. Okay, well, this necessarily must be true. It's in the white box. It's in the white box. Because the white box is the only one that gives a location of the gems. And it would switch from false to true. Three-piece me. Okay, how about some classrooms? Security. Security is a pretty good room. Also, security's nice now that I think about it because we can go in. Sometimes there'll be some shit around. We can go into, we can start an experiment in the lab, right? So we can go like swan song and chill. That is, dude, you need those perfect topaz for the meth runs. You're not joking. You're not joking. I'd like remote terminal access to the laboratory, please. I would like to start an experiment. Okay, I mean, there's some great stuff in here, man. Set your dice to 2 is kind of amazing. I also feel like gaining a key for every 2 hallways could keep us going, because we need classrooms. What's your goal this run? I'd really like to get as many classrooms as possible. I'm gonna say we go 3-2. And then don't be afraid to use rerolls. And then I would also like to I don't want to exit the terminal, I just want to exit the laboratory. You know, I don't think I'm going to mess with your security yet now that I think about it. We don't have a key card. And we don't have a lot of keys, so I'm going to stick with the inertia here. About some classrooms? Classrooms or bedrooms? Workshop is new for us. We don't have any items to really work with though. I feel like we want to go nursery to get our rerolls up though, even though it's a bit of a scary dead end. Sorry for the workshop, man, but maybe next time. You have a key card from the break room? I do have a key card from the break room. When the hell did I get a key card from the break room? I thought people were ragging on me yesterday because I didn't end my day in the break room. But I guess I did. I guess I did. You didn't think I'd be such a hungry guy. So security should be high. You have the thing, my guy? Yeah, we've established that. Try to keep up. It's a complicated game, I don't blame you. It's not your ignorance that bothers me, it's your confidence. Okay, it's got to be, well, I mean, give me corridor to bust out of this layer. West Wing Hall, kind of goated. Break room, also good, don't get me wrong, but it's the perfect opportunity for West Wing Hall. And then a classroom. You got to take it, man. You got to take, this is the time. Okay, welcome to grade 2. We got addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. So, grade 2. I'm going to write this down on my own, even though it's only 4 things to remember, okay? Blue is plus. Yellow is minus. Pink is multiply. The same as billiard? Yeah, but in billiard, I don't know how to explain it to you. I just look at the board and like compress it. I don't know how to explain it. This is a little bit different. Like the board is solved. Like when you see the board, your brain just drops the coin into the Coinstar, and most of the time it comes out right. This one, I feel like I need to remember the steps. Or the operations, at least. Okay, let's see what we got here. But then I'm like, wait, why do I even need to check the fucking sheet? Because I feel like I could just do this myself. 2 plus 5 is 7. That's, yeah. That's right, yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. That's wrong. That's not correct. See me after class. That's right. That's wrong. See me after class. All right, so I think, honestly, I don't think we need to look at the rest of these. I think I pretty much got this one sorted. I think I can do the math. Whoa, dude, that's huge for a fella like me. That's huge. Look at the colors. That's right. That's right. Very wrong. That's right. That's wrong. That's wrong. They're kind of ass, man. What about Bedmas? They honestly need to stop teaching that shit in schools, to be honest with you, because you guys are insanely annoying with it. You would think, based on the incidents of people talking about order of operations in public, that it's like the most important thing you ever learned in math class. Is all anybody wants to talk about, man. Is order of operations. You're right and a hero? I mean, you... It's just crazy to me. It's crazy how much everyone wants to talk about Bedmas, man. Has to be done. Sig figs are worse? Well, the thing, you're not encountering too many motherfuckers in Gen Pop that are talking about sig figs, man. That's like, in engineering school, I'm sure, but... Thank you. I was gonna say, where the hell's my dice, man? Alright. In science labs, too? Well, I don't think you'd really be mad about your teacher for emphasizing significant figures, even though I was sometimes. Okay, and then? No keys. No keys just got me a little tilted. We need a... Oh, fuck. Are we cooked? There was... No, it's not a key in the safe. That's a gem holder. We can't do this again. Just trying to think. Okay, we go... I gotta steel myself for the fact that we're out here now. We go... Down the foundation. Into the grotto. Get the key. Take the key through the light speed tunnel. And then it might open a door over there. We'll see. We out here in this bitch of a map. It's true, man. I mean, this shit would have me getting a studio apartment in the downtown city center for sure after like a few days of dealing with this fuckery. Gotta figure out where I left my shovel. Oh, fuck. It's in the fucking tomb. I put it in the coat check next to the fucking tomb. Jesus Christ. Imagine Kevin McAllister here. He'd be a menace. They would never find the bodies. Do you see the damage that he did with the brownstone? A walk-up brownstone in Home Alone 2? If you gave him this kind of machinery... Not to mention, there's like a boiler in here, a furnace, a room that's just full of birds, a cistern. So I'm gonna use media literacy, okay? My media literacy is that we're not meant to do this very often, and that's why there's like a cutscene that takes us from here to here. So this is not something that we should be hopefully coming back to like day after day. But here I go anyway. But those who know. What's funny about watching The Lighthouse, and I got literally like 7 minutes left in it before real life hit me this morning. In the trailer, when Willem Dafoe was saying, "You're fond of me lobster, aren't you? Say you're fond of me lobster." I thought he was talking about his penis. And there's some stuff in the movie that's related to the phallus. But he was actually just talking about his lobster. I also fully believe that there's two kinds of people when they get drunk. You either become Robert Pattinson or you become Willem Dafoe. I 100% become Willem Dafoe. The more I drink, temporarily become like disturbingly articulate and dramatic. Like the soliloquies hit a lot harder after a few James Ready 5.5s. I'm definitely a Willem Dafoe. There's no question about it. Delete it. You were drinking James Reddy's? Well, back in the day. Back in the day, man. Where was the sanctuary key? Was it next to the AK? Oh, there it is right there. You get those. Also, I don't know if... There's some nuance in this, okay? I think everybody, well, not everybody, many people have had a summer with a roommate similar to the season that Robert Pattinson and Willem Dafoe spent in the lighthouse and the shack. It's a roommate that you don't really get along with that well, but you kind of bond over a shared love of like mind-altering substances. I think that's fucking real. So it's right across, which to me means we turn it one more time. Hang on, I can actually fucking do this. Turn this one more time. Oh shit, turn it one more time. And then run. You told me I had to move the cart back yesterday. You guys told me I had to move the cart back. And you didn't? No, I fucking did. And that's why it's there, man. You can still do it? How, buddy? How? Time to go find a pump room and put it where? Oh, actually, we do have some shit. Well, yeah, no, we do have some shit coming off the foundation. You're not wrong. Pump room could get us there. I thought we had a dead end. You didn't move it back? Buddy, that's the back position. Oh, it's fucking locked. Fuck! You can just spin the gear? I don't think you can, man. I don't think you can. I don't think you can. But this is locked. Yeah, it looks locked. Maybe if I just jiggle it? You can. Wait. No, you can't. I have a needle. I might as well take a look at it. Well, I think I made the mistake of... I think there were too many people in chat that were disagreeing with each other, and I made the mistake of listening to all of them, which is something you can't do. Too many cooks in the kitchen. I should have used my game sense, because the game sense is that once you move a Miyazaki shortcut, don't reset it. Why the hell are you resetting the Miyazaki shortcut, bro? That's where you go Miyazaki, you leave it open. It's permanent progress. You tried to move it back, but the fountain was full. Did you pass out before the end of yesterday's stream? We had like I don't blame you, by the way. We had like a 2.5 hour long final day. But I just distinctly remember pulling the cart back, and then, I mean, there were probably 500 people saying, good job, but I paid attention to the 250 who were saying, no, you fucked it. You have to move it back to the initial position. And that's on me. I mean, it's more on the people who made the mistake, but that is on me as well. What have I done? I don't think you can solve this without, like, I think we have to re-drain the fountain and then go down and pull the fucker out, man. You're past the card? Is that true? Holy fuck, it's true. Wait, you saved me. The hell are you? Alright, now I gotta remember what the fuck I was doing. First things first, you pull the fucking cart back. That's a given. And then... what am I doing down here? I'm trying to take the sanctum key to the tunnel room. The sanctum key to the tunnel room. No, wait, but then I'm stuck, man! Because now I can't get through here. And this takes me to the fountain that's fucking flooded, man. Fuck you. I guess there's no way you're leaving it, like, in between. And then pull it... yeah, okay. I see. This is pissing me off. Yeah, the boat has to be on the other side at the dock level. Because then we would rotate. We would rotate until this was here. And this was here. We rotate at this one. Walk around. Okay, wait, one. Wow, but then I can't fucking get burned. Ah! This fucker is pissing me off, man. Okay, so I think you move this back and end the day and accept that this was us making up for yesterday's mistake. Then, the next time that we come down here, we'll be on the other side. We'll be on the other side of the Navidson record, and then we can do exactly the same thing, come down here, get the sanctum key, solve this puzzle because we'll have access to all the doors from the other side, go into the tunnel and use the sanctum key. Okay, yeah, all right. I mean, we don't have a break room to not call it a day. And I would say our schoolhouse was an abject failure. Learned colors? Yeah, but we got like 6 more grades to learn. Got a lot more grades to learn. 7 messages were deleted by a moderator. Oh, it's Nightbot. The one robot I respect. Fountain is empty? No, it's not. No, it's not. It has 1 milliliter of water in it. We cannot go into the staircase. Okay, I don't mind a shelter. Now, today's goal, I'd say just have a good time. And then when you run, keep your steps high while you explore. And then when you run out of things to do inside of the house, solve the puzzle from the grotto. And then, how'd you know, man? How'd you know? This is a beautiful start, man. Absolutely fantastic start. I mean, a walk-in closet. I'm gonna go walk-in, actually, man. What do we get? Regular key. Compass is nice for a long day. 2 gems. Compensates for the gems we spent to get here. Hallway would be kind of crazy here. Chapel. I don't really like the chapel too much. This one. I hate to abandon this side. I guess I'll go commissary. Just makes more sense. See what they got for sale. 8 coins. I'll take an early sledge any day of the week. Beautiful opportunity for a bedroom. Gotta be something to you. Break room, beautiful. We haven't done math in 10 seconds. Two is 2. This is 10. See, I can't explain it to you. Order of operations has no quarter here. This is tough though. This is 5. I don't know what to tell you. I can't put it into words. Imagine there's no 0 on the board, huh? This is 4. Huge key card. Chalk that looks like dice on the table. Thank you, sir. Thank you. We'll take 2 of these. All right, moving on. Key card. That's a great pull. Not such a great pull, but we're getting lots of resources from this, hopefully. We're on, like, this star 18. Holy cow, man. Everything's 50% off today. And then 3 steps. Timing is a little fucked, but... alright. Hopefully we'll be buying lots more stuff. You know what? As far as I'm concerned, there's never been a better time for the chapel, bro. Church goes crazy when you're broke, I guess. Parlor? I don't want to do parlor yet. I don't want to spend my last gems, though. We lose... we have to go passageway, dude. Because I gotta farm these rooms back here. We need gems stat, though. Honestly, I think tanking the weight room early is very nice with the shelter. There's got to be a puzzle in here that I've not, like, paid attention to. I believe it. Something, maybe something to do with that? Maybe some, well, probably not, because that's probably part of the art puzzles, right? Rod and road. I don't know. There's something in here. There's something, like, that's a little sus. That looks like a man could break through that. There's something. There's something everywhere. There's something everywhere. That's the first thing you gotta know. Breakfast Nook turns in the right direction. Gives us steps. This game, yes, it is making me suffer like a debilitating form of mental illness, but it's mostly just adding to, like, my character right now, which I appreciate, but that could change pretty quick. Oh, Gemless Andrew! Okay, this is important. Like, we need to get... Huge. We need to get this one right so we have gems to draft good rooms. The empty boxes are both true. No way to know. The gems are in the black box. This is not an empty box. All right, buddy. All right, motherfucker. Give me a second. The empty boxes are both true. The gems are in the black box. This is not an empty box. Let's start here. If you're true, then this is hard, man. This is hard. This is not an empty box. So this box is asserting that it's full. If that were the case, wait, these can resolve, man. These can resolve. I feel like I gotta write it down. This is not an empty box. Let's assume the gems are in you. Would this work? This is not an empty box. That would be true. This would be true. And this would be true. Because this would be, you would be empty and not lying, and which means that it can't be in this box. It can't be in this box, dude. Now, if you were telling the truth, that the gems are in the black box, then you would also be true. If you were telling the truth that the gems were in the black box, then you would be true. And then the empty boxes are both true, which would mean that you would all be true, which is not, that can't be, so it has to be blue. It has to be blue. Because if the gems were in black, they'd all be true. And if the gems were in white, they'd all be true. So it must be in blue. I should have gone 2 keys, man. It's getting to be a little too much. I can't even draft the pool anymore. To be honest with you. Oh, but green rooms don't cost gems to draft. That might save us. Please follow the statements to the end. Buddy, that statement might be the end of your statements in this chat. You probably have a long life ahead of you. Based on what I perceive your age to be right now. A corridor. I'm just saying you're typing like a boomer. It's like, you're not Socrates, bro. Why are you pretending to be Socrates? Just type the answer. Courtyard. Doesn't cost gems to draft. No shovel, though. But we have a sledgehammer. Okay, okay. 2 keys. What am I trying to do? Live and have steps. Live and have steps as long as possible. South side of foundation. Resource-rich dead ends, please. I mean, to be honest, I hate to say it, reroll dice might be important. I never noticed this guy before. You ever notice that? That says something to me. He's new here. Mwah. Give him a kiss. Give us a kiss, love. Why you do? Hey, pop your top off. Why are you getting so? This is Justin's bloke mode stream. British people must have had a lot of fun in the 1960s, right? See, this is the type of shit I'm talking about. One major key, one minor key. I gotta take a look. That's Austin Powers. Austin Powers never says pop your top off, just so you know. Denoted in verse. Dude, I've seen this spiral before, and these are not normal. There's something relevant with these. This spiral also appears on a lot of maps. Key doesn't fit. That's fine. Lockpick? We'd be dead ending ourselves, so I can't. This must be a redraw. Drawing room I respect, though. Can I also tell you something else? This one I stole straight from my wife's stream, but never would have noticed it otherwise. You know about this shit right here? You know about that shit right there? I don't know what to put in here, but I didn't know Lumiere was invited to the fucking party, dude. That's what happens when you go in and click on stuff, I guess. Didn't know they had arrows of differing lengths. I guess the length is their stride. Interesting. Interesting. Their footfalls, one might say. Use my last key. We're on a recon mission here. We tanked these? How is it possible? Didn't we? Oh, we didn't draft. We drafted weight room before. This has got to be a redraw. No, it doesn't have to be. Oh, well, it kind of does. No, it doesn't have to be. We don't want to draft gymnasium for no reason. We need something with some utility. Well, so much for that. You know what? Won't they have a book for me that I could at least read? No shovel, but good to know. All right, let me see. Detective Bon Margle. Bon Margle. History of Orindia. Forward. Forward? Drawrifo? The name used to designate the realms of the eastern waters blank is no longer known to the average citizen. The elder generation, we must permit our leaders to enjoin us to abandon our past. Ajera. Most historians mark the beginning of the first era as Ajera by the ascension of the king blank, whose name Oris would grace the burgeoning township. This is Anne Orlando, man. Oris had but one aim, expansion. Ajera Oris, Ajera Oris, Ajera Oris. A new kingdom was born. Second era, it was the fourth king blank. To the eldest he granted the fields. To the youngest he bestowed the realm of Arch Ares, a land of the northern storms. And to the middle child, his only daughter, he gifted her the southern region of Iraja. So, okay, this is important, man. 1 second. So we got on the map. North is mountain. Central, I have to imagine, is that doesn't look like a V. We don't know, man. We don't know. And south is hourglass. That might be relevant for us at some point. So I'm taking a look. I'm taking a look. Oh, shit. Baron Sinclair, thank you so much for your cooperation with our investigation. We're returning with this letter, the book you lent us. It wasn't as much help. Well, maybe that's a problem. That's a PEBCAC issue. If a reliable first edition that was uncensored could be found, it might help us. Still, part of me thinks you may have given me the censored copy as a jest. Perhaps we'll have a laugh about this after you've given me the actual manuscript. He doesn't have a sense of humor. King Desolets III. Desolets III, the king of blank, move overjoyed, the grand city of Fen. The era of ruin, Prince Learson of Fen. Okay, this is honestly kind of boring. Gotta be honest. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Together they leverage their political influence and favors to persuade the nearby realms of Arch Ares and Nuance to join their cause. The War of the Fifth Era, 22 years. War of Fifth Era equals 22 years. That might be relevant. And saw buried 1 in every 3 men. The black flags that had flown for 5 eras were burned, and in their place red banners were foisted. The current era. The realms inherited by the 3, Fen Ares, Arch Ares, and Eraja, once again stand united as allies. Well, at least it has a happy ending. What was I doing? Well, if we're being honest, this day is pretty much over. Maybe we just go mailroom just to get a package delivered tomorrow. Following up on the map I created outlining the steam power duct system, I thought it would be helpful to provide you with a corresponding map for gas power, which is an outdated system that is currently only utilized outside. Oh, dude! The lamps! I'm making another footnote here. Lamps. Cavern. Schoolhouse, which I know we got. Hovel, which maybe we got. We've been to it a couple times. And Gemstone Cavern. Okay, man. Okay. Okay. Oh, if you find the security doors becoming an annoyance, lower their frequency. And there's a nifty trick to unlock them by utilizing the utility. Right, you could turn it off and then put it offline. Or the lights are rarity. So the more white lights you have, the rarer it is, man. I did say cavern twice. You got me on that one. It's orchard. I remember from the demo, we need like a date to unlock it, but I don't remember what the date is. Here's Simon. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Something curious happened. A few lab assistants were called by Mrs. Babbage to remove several floor plans from Sinclair's drafting studio. Typically, all of the unused floor plans are kept there. However, I was instructed to remove one. Assuming it was not moved again after I hit it, you should be able to find it in the observatory, hidden within the lens compartment of the telescope therein. And we do have an observatory. I mean, I gotta look, man. And we really got fuck all for resources on this run, huh? And then, hidden within the lens of the telescope. So we're gonna, let me just think about where I would like to point this. I feel like we would like to lower it Well, like, because we gotta get that. Probably you just grab it on the staircase, man. Or we gotta... I think so. Even though in a video game you normally never grab something on the staircase because the physics get all wonky. Something only gamers will understand. Ah! One more, please. We might not be able to get past it. Shit, shit, shit. Let me at him. Shit. I could probably just jump off the staircase. You can just jump off the staircase. Oh, but then how am I ever going to get back up? No, that doesn't make sense. Come up just a little bit. Just enough for me to be able to spin you right round. Whoa, 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 whoa! Actually, I think I got it. I want to put it here. Yeah! Okay. So we're going to put it up. That makes way more sense. You put it up. Go down, spin it around. We need it to be higher so we can get over. This has to be bait. Call me when you can pick a Halloween costume in less than 6 weeks. Then you spin it. Then you spin it. Then you spin it. To me, that looks like that's where we lower it. Yes, sir. We go this way. One more. Oh, I own you. Planetarium. If you call it a day in the planetarium, gain 2 stars. Well, of course I'm going to add it, but I do think that I'd almost always rather have a key card, but maybe there'll be a reason for that later that hitherto I'm just unknown with, man. There's probably a puzzle in the planetarium too. What the stars do? They advance your progress when you look through the telescope. So you tend to get better rewards the more stars you have. Chill. Okay. They shine for you. That's true. Hello. I guess I have a lot more rooms left now that I think about it. Because I had 3 rooms left from the entrance hall. Is today the day we solve the grotto? Yeah. I mean, it's either solve... Well, you go straight back to the fountain. Yeah. It should be. It should be. Not without a pump room. You're working on antiquated information there, boss. Fair? You folded. I'm not used to them folding so easily, man. All right. I'm not used to that. It kind of takes the fun out of a game of poker. We need a better class of criminal. That's what I'm trying to say. I fold every time so I never lose. No joke, that was me. I need to take the boat first. That was me when I used to play poker. I would fold like at least 80% of the hands I was dealt pre-flop. And then I would always like wonder why I was getting blown out whenever I would go in. Isn't that how you're supposed to play? No, because then everybody knows that when you actually bet, you have good cards. So they either like slow play and sucker you in, or they, okay, well maybe not 20%. It might have been 90%. This was like 2006. This was in the Chris Moneymaker, Greg Raymer era. Long story short, I got my ass beat at the poker tournament. Why would you bet when your cards are bad? So that your opponent doesn't know that you only bet when your cards are good, man. You gotta have some, like, uncertainty in your play. I was joking? You fucker. Jokes are supposed to be funny. Okay. I feel like the era of, like, smoking a cigar at your friend's house for poker night is, like, over, man. The last time I played a cash game of poker, like a casual, like, $20 buy-in for a game of poker, was like 2011 in South Korea, and two of the dudes at the table, like, fucking three-tabled online poker for a decade prior to that. And I was like, this shit's not fun at all, man. It'll just be a nice casual game of poker. Meanwhile, every time anyone takes any action, all the dudes' eyes go up in their head like the motherfucker from Dune, calculating the 32% chance of getting positive EV if I make it to the flop. Real fucking fun. Plus, I lost my 20 bucks. Stephen McKinley Henderson mentioned, my GOAT, except for Civil War, but that wasn't his fault. All right, buddy. I'm gonna solve this. Keep your mouth shut. Keep my gear's name out your mouth. All right, so we're gonna spin this thing around on basically like to the position it started in. Ex Machina is good. I know that's right. That's a good movie. And you okay? Yeah. No, this seems right to me, man. I use this stream to help me figure out me playing this game. It's the human centipede, man. I watch my wife play the game, take some tips from her. Ow! Bring it into my own stream, stream it. People watching me go, hey, I never thought about that. I'm going to put it in my own game. And then there's probably somebody watching you, man, that's doing the same thing. What am I supposed to do with this shit? Is this right? I don't know. Just keep spinning, man. How can this be right? Because I can't get... Oh, I can get to a spinner. That's right. I can get to a spinner. Not this one. You're unsolving the puzzle? No, I don't believe I am. I don't believe that's the case. Hello. Thank you. How was your appointment? It is chilly out there. For a guy with a good memory, you kind of got a bad memory. For a guy whose Reddit profile says good vibes only, you're kind of an asshole. What do you want me to say to that? How am I supposed to respond to that shit? You're banished to shitter chat. Exactly, man. When you talk to your wife, is it nothing but bits? No, you got me confused with your replica girlfriend. Listen, you don't want to be fucking with me today. I'm trying to solve a gear puzzle. You were right, I did unsolve the puzzle. Did you get the bits joke, by the way? Like ones and zeros? I have to get back. I have to jump this crevice. Pull me back here. Spin it one time. And get here. You can't jump that crevice. And then, dude, we fucking solved it. We fucking solved it, man. Unsolved the puzzle. Head ass. Alright. And then a sanctuary key. Well, obviously you crack that bad boy open. And then... fuck it, bro. Let's start here. Permanently open one door in the inner sanctum. Yeah, I'll start from the far left. Let's see what we got. Oh no. Oh no, man. More gears? Wait, he's a legend? No, man, that ain't right. That ain't right. That ain't right. That ain't right. It's got to be all mountains as far as the eyes can see. There are no mountains, bro. There are no mountains. What have I done? What have I done? Those are all... I've seen this before. I've seen this on the table, man. I don't think I'm the type of fella to solve this right away. Not on purpose, anyway. Imagine, though. What the hell is this? It's looking fucking cool. I don't think anyone would deny that shit. Damn, dude. It does look like a spirograph. See, that shit looks fucking sick. That's gotta be right, man. It looks too cool to be wrong. That's my Call of Duty emblem right there. No, look at the shape. It's all shapes, brother. It's all shapes. 1 second. What do you mean, look at the shape? I mean, that's pretty sick. That's looking pretty cool too, to be honest with you. All these microchips. Shit, is this the whole thing is just an ad for the Rotary Club? Like, what is... Ah, what have I done? I clicked on some shit and scrambled it up, but now, wait, it looks so much better. It looks like I'm one step away. It looks like I just need the border now. Kate, by the way, you might say I have no idea what I'm watching. Trust me, I got no idea what I'm doing. I'm basically just cycling through like every single... This is probably not even close to every single permutation, but... I mean, we open the door, we gotta see what's inside. Alright, I think we've done all those. What have I done, man? What the hell did I do? Like, what does this do? It was better before. See, that shit looks awesome. And you're gonna tell me that that's not the right answer, man? But it looks so fucking cool. There's no way we have the... Oh, what have I done? There's no way we got the solution to this, man. There's no way. Alright, well... There's no way. We need to pay attention to shapes that we see. Like, this kind of feels like it might be right to me. Like, this is the same sort of fucking shit, but... Anyway, that's okay. This way. What about the table in the minecart hall? Oh, good idea. I think you get some of the answer from grade 3 classroom. Thank you for the intel, Kate. Thank you. Thank you. I tried to do a classroom run today. I only made it to day 2. Or grade 2, I should say. But I know what the colors are. And I learned some stuff about the map. Kate, can I tell you something about grade 3 got the map? Kate, don't backseat me in my own stream. I got the map from the library. I left out that relevant context clue. Okay? Trust me, I've been seeing maps. We gotta have a conversation about Booster Juice too, Kate. Not about your behavior at Booster Juice, but about their behavior. Have you noticed they used to put the tape over the straw hole so that like it's tamper-proof. But to get the tape off of the biodegradable lid, you had to basically like become a feral animal. You had to like get your fingernails under it and go like rum, 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 rum. So I wanted to tell him, just don't tape it up. I trust the driver. If it comes with a straw in it, then I'll be upset. But otherwise, I don't mind. This one was good. You peeled this one off? How'd you peel it off so easily? Did you use like acetone or something, or like nail polish remover? Oh, because you were in the vicinity. Oh. I mean, there's a couple of things we could do. What I'm going to do is end the day in the break room so that I get a key card. Because we're a little light on just about every resource that's available right now. Did you tell him about Tiny Safe? I didn't tell him about Tiny Safe. I'm waiting to get to like grade 4 or something like that so I could get the Tiny Safe. All right, call it a day. Confirmed. I'm gonna call that Blue Prince 1.